Like somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open. Ready to go. It's called. Respected to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? No. Chavez with 80 know at one point. 80. You can retire to 80 know, you go up a top 10. All right, real quickly, outside the ring, I don't care. Wherever you want to do it, that's what I'm built for this.
Two of boxing's greatest legends are back in the spotlight as Roy Jones Jr. publicly challenges Floyd Mayweather Jr. to a long-awaited showdown. The rivalry, simmering for years, reignited when Mayweather posted videos mocking Jones's past knockout losses, sparking fresh tension between the icons. Now, fans are left wondering, will Mayweather accept the challenge, or will this remain the dream fight that never was? As emotions run high and anticipation builds, the boxing world braces for what could become one of the most electrifying matchups in the sport's history.
You saw the guy who got knocked out by Tucker getting knocked out by Linden, and he is still out on the canvas. And hurt badly.
In a move widely seen as a direct shot at Roy Jones Jr.'s legacy, Floyd Mayweather Jr. stirred the pot with subtle jabs that didn't go unnoticed. Roy acknowledged the back and forth and the ongoing comparisons between the two, making it clear he's fully aware of the games and subliminal messages coming his way, responding with clarity and confidence. Jones issued a direct challenge. If you want proof that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Just call me. With that, he left no doubt about his readiness to settle the score in the ring, not just for personal pride, but for legacy. Jones also reflected on what sets him apart from Mayweather, pointing out their contrasting motivations. While Floyd mastered the spotlight and thrived in the age of social media, Roy emphasized his different mindset and approach to the sport, highlighting that their careers were shaped by distinctly different ambitions.
There were two different things. He was a social media blowout. He blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character because he could do it, and do things the way he did it. He was smarter. I want to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the Field, which he did. And did him serve him just as what he was supposed to serve him because he played it smart and he did it to a beautiful way.
Roy Jones Jr. recently opened up with striking honesty about the fundamental differences between his and Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s paths in boxing. While Floyd built his empire through media mastery, branding, and calculated career moves, Roy made it clear his mission was always different. He wasn't chasing fame or fortune. He wanted to be the best inside the ring, the undisputed King of the Hill. Roy acknowledged that Floyd achieved exactly what he set out to do, becoming money Mayweather, and gave him credit for it, but firmly stated, "I didn't want to be Money Roy. I wanted to be King of the Hill." Their contrasting mindsets, Roy explained, shaped how each was perceived by the public and how they approached their legacies. The tension between the two reignited after Mayweather appeared to mock Jones online, prompting a reporter to ask Roy whether he took the trolling personally. True to his competitive nature, Roy didn't back down from the subject, addressing the jab with the same fire that's defined his legendary career.
He did it because, like he said, he wanted to be Floyd Money Mayweather, and he did that. You feel me? I didn't want to be Money Roy, I want to be King of the Hill.
Roy Jones Jr.'s response made it clear that he's not interested in trading jabs on social media. He'd rather settle any dispute the old-fashioned way in the ring. When asked if he'd received any direct communication from Mayweather or his team regarding a potential fight, Roy was candid and confident. "No, I ain't heard nothing yet," he said, "but they know where I'm at and they know how to find me." With that, he underscored both his availability and his readiness, subtly shifting the spotlight back onto Mayweather to make a move. The conversation soon shifted to the tone of a potential matchup. Would it be a playful exhibition or a serious fight? Roy's response left no doubt. If the bell rings, he's stepping in to win.
All right, real quickly, outside the ring, I don't care. Wherever you want to do it, that's what I'm built for.
Roy Jones Jr. made it clear that he's not interested in a friendly spar or a promotional showcase. He wants a real fight, one that proves who truly belongs at the top. Emphasizing his seriousness and authenticity, Roy stated that he stands by everything he says and is always ready to back it up. "I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized to have my own opinion. If you have a problem with what I say, I'm willing to fight about it. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on." Known for his fearless mindset and willingness to face any challenge, Roy doubled down on his stance, declaring, "Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. However, wherever you want to do it, time built for this." His words reflect the determination and authenticity that have defined his career. sending a message to both fans and Floyd Mayweather that he's ready for anything. When asked for his honest opinion on Mayweather's celebrated 52-0 record, the stage was set for yet another bold and unfiltered response from one of boxing's most outspoken legends.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like...
You gotta respect anything a person does to stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all time? No. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire to 80-0. You go up atop that? No. He just didn't.
After making his point, Roy shifted the conversation to a broader historical perspective, referencing legendary fighters from past eras who achieved even longer winning streaks. While he acknowledged that Floyd's 52-0 record is impressive, he suggested it's not the ultimate benchmark of boxing greatness. In Roy's view, an undefeated record and career longevity matter, but they aren't the only factors that define a true legacy in the sport.
You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. He wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor 0-0.
Roy went on to clarify that his critique wasn't driven by personal animosity toward Floyd Mayweather, but rather by his passion for the sport and its standards. He stressed that true greatness in boxing isn't just about the numbers, also about the quality of opponents and the context behind each victory. For Roy, legacy is defined by who you fought, when you fought them, and how you rose to the challenge. His comments touch on a larger, ongoing debate in boxing about what truly defines a legendary career. When Manny Pacquiao was recently asked about Mayweather's remarks about Roy and the comparisons between iconic fighters, he responded with characteristic grace. Known for his humility and respect, Pacquiao chose to emphasize unity and inspiration, encouraging fans to celebrate the achievements of all legends rather than fuel rivalry.
I don't like to, compare each other what we have done, but as long as we accomplished something that inspired the fans, inspired the boxing fans all over the world. And, you're the contributor of boxing industry, like all of us. We cannot do that, like comparing each other.
Pacquiao went on to express that he values the collective contributions of all fighters, rather than comparing legacies or fueling competition between boxing greats. He made it clear that he has no interest in measuring his own success against others, explaining that his accomplishments were never meant to serve as a benchmark to judge or overshadow anyone else's. Instead, he emphasized respect for every fighter's unique journey and the importance of celebrating the sport as a whole.
I don't want my accomplishment in boxing to compare the accomplishment others fighters' accomplishment. I don't like.
With his words, Pacquiao reinforced the belief that every boxer's journey is unique and deserves to be honored on its own terms, rather than constantly compared to others. His response served as a powerful reminder that in boxing, respect and inspiration should carry more weight than rivalry or one-upmanship. Meanwhile, a senior boxing analyst on Blue Blood Sports TV recently weighed in on the growing tension between Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting their contrasting views on boxing legacy. The analyst pointed out that Roy's frustration was amplified by Floyd's public claim of being greater than Muhammad Ali, a statement that struck a nerve with Roy, who sees Ali as an untouchable icon and a trailblazer who paved the way for generations of fighters.
You get in this, yeah, you have idols, you have icons, you have people that paved the way that you look up to, but you get in it to be better than them, right? It's just like being a parent, right? You want your kids to be better than you, not equal to you, not on the same level, but you want them to be better than you. And that's how Floyd Mayweather look at it. Yeah, Muhammad Ali paved the way. Yes, he's great. But guess what? I ain't getting in this war for to say somebody's better than me.